What's up? It's your boy, Mr. G. This is for 3D-4 isometric 3D drawing here. We got open up our title block, our 3D title block first. If you don't open it up first, you're gonna have a bad time at the end, and I'm not gonna explain how to put it in a 3D title block at the end. So before you start drawing, just click on layout 1. Make sure it looks something like this. If it doesn't, go to Teams, find an assignment that has the title block within it, and download it and open it up. Okay. We're in our paper space here. We've got this set to hidden at the top left. And then at the bottom right, we're going to change workspace switching. We're going to change that to 3D basics so that we've got press, pull, and add and all that stuff up top. Okay. So to start this object here, make sure you're also on the southeast isometric view by clicking on the, if you're on top right here, you click the bottom right of the cube and it gets you in the right view. Make sure you have ortho on. Dynamic input's fine. Really all that matters is ortho. Make sure this is not on. Isometric drafting. Make sure that is off. Okay. Here we go. We're going to start with this U shape right here. This U shape. Let's see if I can get this brush to work on paint. I'm going to draw a line like this. Okay. I mean, that's not terrible. So it's going to be like that. So we're drawing this basically. Outline it for us so we know what we're looking at here. There and there. Hopefully I can just Control Z that when I'm done. Okay. So, we're going to start with the line going up. If ortho's on, it should be straight. We're going to go up 60. I have to zoom out a little bit. Go this way 75. Come back down 60. Go this way 20. Up 40. Over 35. Down 40, and then back to our original location at 20. I'm going to move this away from the icon. If you happen to draw yours there too, move it away. Okay, so we've got that, basically that shape, that face. We're going to join that together by selecting it and typing join. It should all be one part right now. When you hover over it, it's all one piece. We're going to go to press pull, which is up here. Press pull. Click on this, and we're going to bring it back 90 because that's how far the whole entire shape goes back. So we're going to press pull it back 90. Okay, now that we're done with that, let's see if I can Control Z all that stuff away. Okay, our next face is basically going to be, we need to draw this little top fin. So that goes that way, that goes this way, and then it comes there. I'm not going to draw the arc because I'm in paint and I don't know how. Okay, but that's the face we're working on next. Okay. So we know that the bottom is 90 right here. That bottom line is 90 because the whole depth of our object is 90. So I'm going to start there. And I'm going to just draw it out here in space and then move it there later. Okay. It doesn't tell me the angle that this thing is at. All it tells me is the location of these two circles based on this 20 dimension here, which I'll underline there, and this 35 dimension here, which I'll underline there. That gives me the location of the circle. This 35, some people think it's like how long this top line is up here, but it's not. It's actually dimensioning the location of the circles. So basically I know how long this is, I got to figure out how tall this is, and then I know the locations of the circles. So if this is, okay, let's see, if this is 20, 20 gets me basically to the center of the circle. I'm on it right now, Chance. I'm making a video. I will get it to you in a second. So that right there is 20. I need to figure out how far it is to get me the rest of the way up here. Okay, that can be determined by the radius of the circle, which is 18. So 20 gets me to this point, and then if the radius of the circle is 18, that means from here all the way up to the top, because the circle kind of runs into this, that is 18. So I take 20, add 18, that gives me 38. So the value or length of this red line that I'm creating right here is 38. So I'm going to come up 38. Okay? And actually, from here, I'm going to go ahead and make a box. So I know it's 90 by 38. So I'm going to go back this way, 90, and then back down 38. I'm going to join that together and go ahead and press pull that back, whatever the depth of this is, which is shown here and here. So it's 15. I'm going to press pull it back 15. So I've got that shape right there. Okay. That a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to try and locate these circles or place the circles. In order to do that, I'm going to change my color to red just so you guys can see a different color. I'm going to draw a line from here going this direction 35, and then I'm going to come up 20 because of this dimension here and this dimension here. I came over 35, came over 35, and then I came up 20. That will give me this point. That gives me the locations of the circles. I'm only worried about the big circle at the moment. So I'm going to do a circle, C, enter. When you hover over a face, it should highlight blue. If it's not highlighting blue, you need to go make sure you have dynamic UCS turned on. If it's not down here on your bar, click on the three little lines right here, and then check it on this, which is right here. And if it's checked and on, whenever you're making a circle and you hover over here, it should allow you to make a circle on that face. The radius of that circle is 18 based off of that dimension right there. Okay, so now I'm going to erase my line and the other line down there. You don't have to do that at this point, but anyway. Then you've got a line that connects to the tangent of this circle. It starts at this point and it connects to the tangent. So we're going to draw a line, started at this point. Now, if you just click this point like that, and then try and find the tangent, it doesn't pop up. Okay. Also, before you even do that, make sure you have tangent on. So down here under Object Snap Settings, make sure you have tangent on. I don't even have tangent on. So anyway, I'm going to make the same mistake again. I'm just going to click this point right there, and then I'm trying to find the tangent, and it's not working. It's up here somewhere. The reason why that's not working is because AutoCAD doesn't know which plane to put it on unless you kind of tell it which plane to put it on or which face. So I'm going to click a line. The trick here is hover over the face for a second, make sure it's blue, and while it's blue, you have to click on that point there. Then you should be able to connect to a tangent located up there. Okay. Then we press pull this face back to get rid of it. Go ahead and erase the sketch. You should have something that looks like that. I'll erase the circle too. And you have this shape. I'll go ahead and move it back just so I can erase that line. Actually, mine's going to have like little red streaks in it because I'm changing the color that I'm drawing in sometimes. Okay. Yeah. And then next is we're going to make this circle right here. It has the same center as the other one, so I can just literally go to circle, hover my mouse over this arc for a second. That way I get this center. And then make the circle with a diameter of 20. You can click diameter at the bottom and then type 20. Press pull it through. Press pull. The trick to press pulling circles through to make them hollow is don't click on the edge like this. Click on the inner body or the inner like void. Click that and go through. When you hover or hold shift and middle mouse, it should look something like that. All right. I'm going to move this away from that little sketch there. So this happens 2 times on this object, so you can take this and copy it over, and then I'm going to place it using M-Enter, which is move. I'm going to move that one there, and then I'm going to move this one. I'll grab this front corner and move that to there. That's that. I still have a line going right there. I'm going to move these back. It's because I haven't unioned them yet, and I also have that sketch there, which is kind of annoying. Move this back. Erase that sketch. I've got some redness going there. Okay, so I still have these lines there. It's because they're 2 separate parts. I'll union them all at the end. Next part is this little fin. So let's go over to paint and undo all that stuff. So again, the same way I started this one, I want to try and block this out. So I'm not trying to draw all these curves and stuff in the beginning. I'm just trying to find what this dimension is here, and then what this dimension is here, going all the way across, and then down. Just trying to draw a block, and then I'm going to cut this stuff out using tangent and all that later. So I know that this dimension here is 60, so let's try and find the height first. So 60 gets me from the bottom to the center of the circle, and then I just need this distance from, let's change our color here, this distance from here to here. That's not a different color, but that is going to be 12, because the radius of the outer circle is 12. The radius of the outer circle is 12. That means from there to there is 12. I add 12 to 60, and that gives me 72. So the total height of my box is going to be 72. So I'm going to draw a line 72 right here, out in space. And then this way, kind of the same rules apply. I've got this dimension right here. This dimension right here that says 15. That gets me to the center. And then I need to go the rest of the way. So 15 is, let me do it on the front face here. That's 15, and then the radius of the circle is 12. So 15 plus 12 is 27. So my box is going to be 27. I'll make it this way or this way, it doesn't matter. 27. How long was this one? 72. So I'll go down 72 and back this way 27. That's my box. Okay. Join that together and press pull it back. I'm going to press pull it back 15 because that's how deep the object is there. Back 15. So kind of the same thing as we did here. We're going to start by placing a circle, the big circle, and then trimming the stuff off or press pulling the stuff off. So let me make this white. Okay, move that away from my sketch. Okay. So the location of the circle is 15 over and 12 down because that's the radius of the circle. So I'm going to draw a line from this point, this direction 15, and then down 12 because that's what the radius is. I'm going to draw a circle, C, enter, hover my mouse over the face, then click that, make it 12. And then this connects tangentially to the corner, so same thing, line, hover your mouse over the face for a second, then click the corner, and then go to the tangent. Like that. Press pull this part back. So you got to press pull two parts on this one. You got to press pull that triangle, and then also this top triangle because it's not square on the top. So I got to get rid of that as well. Press pull that away. Then I can erase my sketch if I want, and then I'm left with this. I got to put this circle in. I left the dimension of this circle off on accident, so I'm going to draw a circle. Hover my mouse over here, and the radius of it's going to be 8. Press pull this back by clicking on the center of it. Okay, and there's that. So this also happens on the other side. So I'm going to move this, grab it from this point, move it to there, and I'm going to use mirror. There's a 3D mirror tool. 3D mirror. Actually, let me try regular mirror, see if it works. MI. I'm going to use this midpoint here, and this, yeah, it does. So I just mirrored it using this midpoint and this midpoint, and then it is on the other side. Okay. This circle right here, it's 22.5 from there, which is halfway. I left a dimension off of this one as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to come from this midpoint over 22.5 and then up 30. And then we're going to draw our circle. Make sure you're on the right face there. And this has a diameter of 25. Erase your lines and press pull this through. This, and this. Move it away from all those sketches. Well, there's only one circle. And then use the union tool to union it all together. So I click union, select it all, hit enter, and then all my lines that are supposed to go away. It's all one solid object. And that part is done. I go to layout 1, double click inside of here to get to my viewport. I want to show the top view. Yours won't be red like this. I'm actually going to set it to a certain scale, I believe. So once you double click inside, click down here at all these numbers, and I think, let's try 1/8. Too small. 3/16. How about 1/4? See if that works for all of them. And then double click out, double click to the side view, find your object, click down here, set it to 1/4, get it about in the center. Front view, zoom out, set the front, yeah, I guess that would be the front. Set that to 1/4, move it over, double click out, isometric view. This one might not fit at 1/4. Sometimes isometric ones don't. We'll try it anyway. Oh, it does. Okay. So this is Advanced 3D Model 4. Name, date, period, all that good stuff. 4/9/2021. Period, whatever period you're in. Name. Okay. And then we are going to add dimensions to this. So I'm going to flip back to drafting an annotation. And I'll go ahead and change my color to like a cyan. Oh, let's do orange. I've been doing orange lately. Orange for the dimensions. And what we want to do is any dimension that we see over here, we want to add to ours. So like linear, okay. Here to here should be 45, not 1. Endpoint, 45. Okay, that's 45. Here to here should be 15. Here to here should be 75. Here to here should be 90. Here to here is 15. I need to bump this 90 down a little bit. You might have to adjust your dim style also. Mine's already been adjusted because I've already done this a couple times. So I got 90, I got 15. I could do this 20 and the 35 here, I think. 15. Again. Oh, it's supposed to be 15. Okay, because it's on the top. That was right. Let's go to the front view. 90, I kind of already have. I could do here to here. Something like that. What is this? Okay, it seems like quite a few dimensions. See if I left any off. We'll go with that. Right, and that's what you'll turn in.